Alright, welcome back once again to, this is going to be game 4 of the AD carry placement matches. I think the range on this one has moved up a little bit, so it's now in around bronze 4. 80% of the way done. I'm actually going to fast forward this a little bit, just to get into the laning phase. Oh, too far. Okay, maybe not. There we go. So Fiddlesticks starting in the top side, so we're able to head to lane immediately and start getting the push for level 2. Matchup is Ashe Soraka versus Ezreal Thresh. So, not a hugely interactive lane. I took Cleanse for the Thresh hook. Since you actually can cleanse it to stop him from, well, to end the CC. It's the only hook that I know of that works like that. Pretty sure none of the others do. Start Q for the extended trade. We managed to poke Thresh down quite a bit, so he probably wouldn't want to go in at this point. Or he might hesitate to do so. I think if he does, he just kind of loses. Warwick coming in for the gank. Flashes and everything. I don't think I pinged the flash. Not even sure I noticed it at the time. Chase him down, get a little bit of damage on him. I don't have my ward, so I can't really face check that bush. Tanking a few more Qs than I should. I probably could have flashed and killed him there, but I don't know. That might have been where the Warwick would turn around and fear me or something. Yep. Ezreal's actually running teleport in this matchup for some reason, so seeing a lot more of that recently. ADCs with teleport. Or bot lane carries at least with teleport. Played a game the other day where 4 people on the enemy team had teleport. It was a little annoying. I end up backing here after pushing in the wave. Can't really buy a whole lot. I think I'm more so doing this out of habit than anything. I have magical footwear and approach velocity in my rune page, so I can't buy boots. Usually going for the build where I rush BF sword into a zeal item, but I think still have kind of the habits where I'm backing as if I'm rushing Noon Quiver. Which, actually builds out as some component items rather than just being like a one and done kind of purchase. For some reason they decide not to chase into the Soraka, maybe because we were pretty close to turret at the time. Got an uneventful laning phase. Trying to slow the Ezreal a bit there. I guess Fiddle can't get in range to fear him or something. Or maybe he used it when he was doing Scuttlecrab and it's not up yet. Trying to get the wave in, which it looks like it does. guess that's mostly the upside of the, what's it called? Kraken Slayer Rush. You can back for components a lot more frequently. Doesn't feel like that much of a power spike though, so. There's flash there. Hard to say. I don't think we ever kill him there, so if he did flash, that's kind of free. Yeah, just letting the wave push back a little bit so their minions die and Ezreal misses CS. Mouse clicks are getting a little further away from my character than I realized at the time. That's probably something I need to work on. Actually, it's definitely something I need to work on. And there's the cleanse. Yeah, this kind of matchup, we can't really... It's not going to be a whole lot of outright fights. Can't really lock anyone down long enough to, really make anything stick, so it's kind of just a farming matchup. That was a bad ult on my part. I should have realized Thresh can just lantern him out. Stun duration's pretty short at that range. Still working on the CSing. Missing a few here or there, but less than before. Progress. Fast forward a little bit. Nothing really happens. Okay, get BF sword. Come back to a fight in the river. And we managed to get the kill on Warwick, so turn what could have been a negative situation into a more or less even one. Ezreal teleports back, and I think ult's the wave here. Potentially. Maybe not. Maybe he used it in the last fight and doesn't have it yet. Oh yeah, there he goes. Thought that was going for me, but I should have W'd either way to, up the chances that he misses the Shiraka. Oh, and here's the support instinct coming out. Fight to the death over a pink ward, even when it's a bad idea. Not a fight we should have taken. Well, I say we, but it's a fight I shouldn't have taken. Definitely me that forced that. That's another thing to work on, being aware of, like, base conditions. Oh, and here I kind of start doing these to, I guess, try and keep my farm up. Not kiting them super well. End up taking more damage, and then realize that Ezreal's crashed the wave on the turret, so that was just a mistake, basically. Well, not even basically, it was a mistake. Ezreal ults, just for no particular reason, I guess. Oh, I guess I need to back again after that. Actually, Soraka's coming in, so I probably didn't have to. Not sure where Thresh is. Or Warwick. I'm sitting on 2 charges of E. So that's something I definitely could have made use of. Ult in about 3 seconds. I think I can do too much with it right now, though. Speed forward a little bit. Mostly a game that takes off after the laning phase. Oh, yeah. So here I see Fiddle coming in for a gank, and I think he's going to focus the Ezreal, but he ends up going after the Thresh instead. Which, yeah, I should have just backed off at that point. Oh, shouldn't have assumed. But able to complete the Phantom Dancer and Berserker's Grief, so... Super long laning phase here. Kind of like isolated from the rest of the map. It was like a top lane game. Turret goes down, responding to fights in the jungle. I should have arrowed a lot earlier there, I think. Walking through the Ziggs bombs. Kind of arrow just in case. Doesn't really do a whole lot. Switching to blue trinket, usually something that you do on AD carry around level 9 once it unlocks. ADC in mid, some top laners. I don't know if it's as good on Ashe, where you have Hawkshot, but usually I end up doing that anyway. I guess I should think about the approach angle versus the Ziggs, where he has the bombs and the satchel for all the area control. gonna last a long time. We're kind of getting split pushed on in the mid lane. Trying to make a pick on the Ziggs, but he's not really distracted doing anything, so he can just freely dodge it if he's paying attention. Also, I don't think I had vision of him while I threw that, so not super ideal. Not sure exactly why I'm backing here. I guess responding to that, but Lux is already there, so probably don't need to. Oh, right, I saw Warwick going down, so that's probably... So we can take the 2v2. They're kind of going for the tower destroying comp. Oh, they're missing is a Tristana or a Trundle. Maybe a Jinx. Between Ziggs and York, though, you really gotta keep an eye out or your towers are just gone. Maybe I should have cut it back there, rather than kind of going melee range versus a Warwick. Oh. Can't do anything about that. I think we just need to kind of back off here. It's 4v3 at the moment. Go for the Mortal Reminder over, the alternative, Lord Dominic's Regard, that's the name. Just really they have a Warwick and Yorick. They both heal quite a bit, so cutting down on that. I don't know why these Yorick ghouls are here. Like they usually stuck with either him or the ult. Maybe they were from before or something? I have no idea. Look here, I'm just playing to kill the maiden. Grabbing CS. I don't know if Ezreal's just throwing that out off cooldown or what's going on, but He's not really gaining a whole lot other than chunking people out with it. Looking to see if there's an angle to get an arrow off there. Doesn't seem to be. Usually want to wait until people are in like more of a corridor where they have less room to dodge. I'm kind of tunneled on the zigs here. Probably should have been responding to the other side of the map where the Soraka and Fiddle were fighting. Kind of overcommitted resources there. Once I get the ult and see that Darius is coming, I can kind of just peace out. Go do something else. There's York being left unsupervised. Probably should have put the blue trinket in that bush there earlier. He was probably recalling in there. He's been kind of hanging out in there quite a bit. There's a lot of responding to minion waves in this game. And I guess just as AD carry in general. I probably could have spaced the flay there, and then I wouldn't have, I would have had a bit more health to work with after the ignite. Hard to say. Pushing out mid wave, and then I could go to Baron. Yeah. I probably could have pushed that out a little farther, but we want to get started on this before the death timers run out. Darius is pushing it anyway, so. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that part. the other thing I've been noticing now, watching back my gameplay from the in-game point of view, is that I'm holding uh, holding space quite a bit, almost like I'm playing on lock screen permanently. So another habit to kind of break. I don't think we can end here, so maybe we can actually. No. Rotate in time to catch the turret gold. 800, so it's quite a lot. Definitely want to pick that up. Not super sure I needed to flash there, but we managed to get the pick. Miss arrow on the recall, but hit him in the base. Stalls him out for a second at least. So, team goes to Baron. I end up moving down bot lane to try and push in the wave onto the tier 2 turret. If they respond to me, then team gets Baron for free, and if they don't, then I get another. I guess I'm full build, so 800 gold doesn't really do a whole lot for me. And 100 of that is team gold, but a little late on the arrow. Oh yeah, like here we're kind of just clearing waves and waiting for Darius to respawn. I don't remember the last time I hit tab, but I think he was one of our strongest members, if not, at the very least, a pretty good front line. So definitely better to fight with him than without him, if we have the choice. I don't know why Warwick was quite that far forward, but I think that just about lets us end the game. Okay, we end up pushing out Another wave. How do I die here? Oh, I get flanked by the Yorick. Oh, yeah. Fiddle manages to steal the dragon. Keep them from getting soul, at least. A little bit of redemption for the Baron issue. And that's the end of game 4. One more to go.